Hello everybody, my name is Igor and welcome to One Take Reviews, where I review basses in one take. So let's make it quick. I'm holding in my hands the Harley Benton MP-5 bass, obviously, bass guitar. It is a 5th string monster. Let's talk about it. So first things first, Harley Benton, what's that? Well, Harley Benton is an in-house brand for the largest musical instruments distributor, sorry about that, this is only one take, in Europe. And they have an in-house brand, it's called Harley Benton. They also do guitars, they do basses, they do other stuff. And this is their love child. Okay, so Harley Benton has always been a, let's say, entry-level brand. And it offered good quality entry-level instruments for beginners. And now they've upped their game. Most of the basses and guitars were made in China. This is an exception. This is actually made in Indonesia, how do you call it? So let's talk about it. This thing costs 350 around that euros. So you get a 5-string bass, you get a alder body, a maple neck, an ebony fretboard. Yeah, that's right, this is ebony. It looks a bit brownish, but actually it is ebony. So ebony doesn't have to be black, it also can be a little bit brown. So there's also amazing binding with inlays, as you can see. There's a matching headstock. The frets are not sharp, they're really well made. There's a 0 fret, there's also a tusq nut. So there's a tusq nut and a 0 fret, talk about redundancy, yes. Okay, also the thing that I like is a 4+1, much more aesthetically pleasing than just 5 in line. High quality, high mass bridge that supports either through string or through body. A 6-bolt neck compartment for the battery that's easily accessible, so not so easily accessible now, right? So it's just a plug-in, you don't have to pull out the battery or that little thing that usually breaks with cables, the jack. So let's move a little bit here. How does it sound? Well, it sounds good, but let's talk first about much more important thing. The bass came from the Thomann in a box, really nicely packaged. You also have a 14 days, I believe, period to return the bass, and it was set up really good. Nice medium action, medium to lowish action. I would say mostly basses prefer around 1.5 millimeter here. I just lowered the strings a little bit when the bass came, and there was the first problem that I had with this bass. So, what's the problem? The bridge, you see? It's too tall, it's a bit too tall. So when the neck is perfectly flat and aligned with the body, the G string cannot be lowered any more than, let's say, 1.5 millimeter here. And what I did was a really simple solution. I just shimmed the neck, meaning I removed the neck, put a little bit of paper in here, and then just turned it back on, and it worked. So neck made from this, it made this a little bit, not so much, and now the geometry of the strings and the neck is much better, so I can get lower action. But that's only for me, I'm a freak for lower action. I usually play my basses around 1 millimeter at the 12th fret, 125, so for you guys in the US using the imperial system, well, you're gonna have to convert. Okay, so that's it. The neck is a modern D-shaped profile. It's really comfortable to play. It's amazing. It's a dream to play. So it reminds me of Yamaha BB's 5-strings basses. Those are extremely comfortable. Mostly Harley Benton has chunky big necks. They are also really stable, but this one is really thin. It's a modern neck. A player's neck, they would say. But that does not make it unstable. In fact, it's really stable. Here and now and then you have to tighten it. The truss rod axis is actually here like on the Music Man basses, and guitars, so that is really, really great. The bass also looks amazing. It's really a head turner. Okay, so there's one issue with this bass, and I'm going to talk about it. Every Harley Benton Enhanced bass has an issue with the pickups. So the problem is this pickup. The bridge pickup is mostly either out of phase or sounding really weird. So what I did, I replaced it with an AliExpress $10 Music Man pickup. Yeah, I know. Most of you just run away screaming from AliExpress and $10 pickups, but trust me, we're paying too much for pickups. This is just a piece of plastic, a wire, and some magnets. So that's not high tech, and it should not cost hundreds of dollars. Another thing, the preamp is actually pretty good. So you have a volume, a balancer, bass boost and cut, and treble boost and cut. The problem is the pickup. The original Roswell pickup is really, really strange. This is my fourth enhanced bass, and every one of them, even the J Music Man and the P Music Man, had issues with this pickup. The neck pickup is okay. It's not a 100% replica of the P bass, Fender P bass. It's a little bit more modern, a little bit more produced. And yeah, that's it. So let's hear how it sounds. Okay, let's hear the neck pickup. Okay, let's hear them both together. Okay, now let's hear just the bridge pickup. You can really get a approximate Music Man sound. You're not gonna get a 100% Music Man sound. Obviously, it's not just the pickup. It's the position of the pickup. So the original Music Man has a pickup that's closer to, let's say, a few centimeters to the neck. But it's really good and it works. So in the mix, it sounds like a Music Man. Let's hear a couple more samples, and that's it. Haha. Okay, so how is the B string? The B string is actually okay, it's good, it's fine. Especially with this pickup, you're gonna get lots of definition. The problem is that, and there is another issue with this bass, but keep in mind this is a 350 tops euros bass, so you're getting an amazing bass for the money. You just need a little bit of expertise around it. You can, even the beginner can fix this. So most of the B strings don't fit through the bridge, so you're gonna have to load them through the body. Because this thing right here is a little bit too thin. So the strings are mostly thick, and they don't go through here. So that's an issue. You can load G, A, E string, but not the bass string. Okay, and currently it's equipped loaded with Elixir strings. I like Elixir strings, so that's it. And I'm recording directly to the Behringer UMC 404 HD, so you're gonna hear exactly how the bass sounds. In my opinion, this is my main player now, and this is the bass that I'm gonna keep, and this is the bass that I'm gonna play. I also have another enhanced bass, and that's a Milky M-5, I believe, but more about that. So in my opinion, just order AliExpress pickup, get it, play it, enjoy it. That's a 10-minute fix to fix the bridge. There's nothing wrong with stringing the bass with the strings through the body. In my opinion, there's no difference about it. Maybe there's a difference that you feel when you play the bass, so it resonates, but actually what audience hears and what your band members hear is the same thing. No one is going to notice the difference between a bridge loaded and through body loaded strings. Yeah, so let's end up with a something. So I'm gonna post some more samples later, but I don't want it to be a video where I just play for 30 minutes. And I just want to talk about this bass and hope to hear from you. Hope to see you. Well, actually, I'm hoping that you're gonna see more of my reviews, and when I get the time, I'm gonna do more of them. And actually, I'm going to, perhaps when I upgrade it with another AliExpress pickup, yeah, I know, then do a little bit of comparison. I have a Milky 5-string bass, also Harley Benton's Enhanced series, and I'm gonna do a review of that stock and then upgrade it with single coil pickups only, and that's it. So I hope we'll see each other or something like that. Sorry, I'm a little bit cringy. This is only one take and I'm in a hurry. So take care, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.